Good evening, everyone. This is Tech Sergeant Mackey, and I'm headed into the woods in the night. By popular demand, I am heading into a new place. So this is a new adventure for both of us. I have never been here. Found a new place. I'm just gonna call it, and for the sake of kind of like where I'm at here, I keep this a little bit secretive, which is not my norm. But I'm calling this area the Marsh. I would call it a swamp, the swamp, but we already have an area called that, so this is the Marsh. Looked like an area where there was some clear paths. It is a frigid night, but thank God, like no wind. I'm using some of the new camera equipment. So bear with me on glitches, because sometimes it likes to have a mind of its own. But I had the poll up of which place to go. And the somewhere new won. And this was somewhere new. Now, I had to take a little drive to get here. I'm about a half hour away from Conneaut. Got a strong smell of smoke in the area. It is frigid. It's 22 degrees. Not much wind, thank God. So I got to ask you guys here. You got assignments on this. If you see anything or hear anything, it is dead quiet back here. If you see anything or hear anything, drop it in a comment. Unfortunately, I'm only able to have a glove on one hand. It's just not going to work with. I tried. I can't operate the camera with the glove on one of the hands. So, and it is frigid tonight. Just thank God it is not. If it wasn't windy, I couldn't do it. The wind kind of kills for the sound. So I will say I am in Ashtabula County, and I am South County. South of I-90 is the only area where I'm going to give where I'm at. I did, since I was going to a place where I've never been, and at night, did try to pick a place that had some decent trails that were marked. I don't need to be getting lost in the woods. You see, it's pretty thick around me. Okay, so did check this out. Looks like, I'm not sure how long the hike is. Does appear this is recording it better. I had this do this one time. Did a whole hike and it deleted the recording. I mean, you talk about frustration. Now, I was on Cameraman Jack's channel earlier on a live chat. Had a good time with them. Seems like the time flies. We get try to get introduced to some more people, and hopefully they're going to join me on this. It is so quiet out here. Pan down right there. There's a pile of crap in the middle of the path. I know I had to pan the camera down to show you crap. But normally before I do a night hike, I'd explore it in the day. But not today. Not this time. It's a new exploration. And when I said the marsh, so we're coming up on it here. This is interesting. I'm trying to figure out where I am here, but as you can see, we got a big marsh. Holy cow, that's a big wetlands area. Huge marsh. And there is another path that goes this way along that. Paths are well marked, so it should loop me around. And if there's any doubt, I can always turn back. So I got kind of a marshy swamp to this side and a total like pond marsh over here. You can see the steam coming off the water. Got smoke on the water, okay. Now, some of, well, that's a nasty little hole right there. That could be a good tripping hazard. Again, bear with me on this. This new camera is definitely fickle. Look at it, man. And I don't want to have to go in there. I am wearing my beloved mucks. It is dead quiet. And like I said, I got a bright light. I got my power tack flashlight. I do got backup lights in case something happens. Because the other night when we were at the caves, a lot of our crew had lights go out, or mysteriously batteries that were charged go dead. I did not. My power tack did go dead, but it was after running it for an hour and 40 minutes, which is pretty much what its lifespan says it would be on high. So, and like, try to pan down. That looks like where probably a beaver would have come through into the water, but I don't see any beaver's dens out there. Okay, now my camera doesn't like this turning thing. It wants to stay stable. But, so it does not like being panned left to right. I can hear an owl in the background hooting. Definitely an owl, though. Now, you know what? I do see Mr. Beaver's den over here. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in on that as far as I can. That is a beaver's den. It is not coming in clear at all, because we got a lot of like mist or fog coming off the water. Okay, I hear some dogs barking in the background, but those sound like domestic. It is real quiet. And sound is like carrying out here. Ooh, I heard something splash into the water over there. It might be our beaver friend. Because it does look like he has been over here, most definitely chewing on stuff. Gosh. So I got swamp and a lake on this side. A camera that definitely does not want to cooperate with me. Oh, shit. Okay. That looked like a gigantic rock thrown in. You know what? Yeah, that was freaky. Did y'all see that? That was a freaking... Someone tossed something in the middle of the pond. Okay. Okay. Can't wait to tell Jack and Trapper and MT about this place. Yeah, that was definitely like something launched into the water. Okay. All right. So we've come up here. I got something else thrown into the water there too. This place is freaking nuts. Holy crap. There is some Canadian geese, but that's not who's doing the splashing. Okay, now this is where this camera just does not want to come in handy. It does not want to react quick. But we're gonna, cause see the path, you could go back this way and it'll loop around. But I think we're gonna head this way. So now I see we got some marshy swamps kind of on both sides of me. Narrow path through here. And it looks like it's, hey, that bridge really helps here. It's a good thing I got the mucks on. It's just, this is icy. Okay. Okay. Now the water, the shallow water's got a coat of ice on it. But that pond area, it just was steaming up there. Again, if you hear anything, see anything, okay, I'm gonna try to zoom down on this. can see in there. I don't know what this thing's deal is, but it's not going to focus for me tonight. But there's raccoon prints. That's what I'm trying to show you. And, yeah. So I had 2 things thrown into the water. So it does look like somebody has recently rode a 4-wheeler back here, or a Kubota. Again, if you see anything, drop it in the comments. Tell me what you thought about that, the splashes. Okay. Give some my shout outs I love to do here. Oh, I heard a noise there. I don't know what it was. There's a sound of me crunching on the ice, and then I heard a noise over top of that. So, my shout outs, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, okay? So, Susan from England, I want to say thank you for watching. Hope you watch this one. And then my production manager, my promotion manager, Madeline. Okay. And I think it was Erica, Braley, and Hattie. They were rooting for a different spot, and they wanted one with trains in it. I couldn't really find a spot with trains in it, really, unless I just walked along railroad tracks, which really isn't that fun, I don't think, or interesting. But I will have some stuff that'll involve trains later. Also, Adeline and Kaylin. I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to one of my best friends there, Ken. Ken of a certain age is his YouTube name. I know he was rooting for Hogsback. And eventually I'll hit all these areas at night. It's weird. It's 22 degrees and there's a darn spider web in front of me. Now that is clear cut an owl. I hope you can pick that up. You can hear Mr. Owl probably licking a Tootsie Pop to see how many licks it takes to get to the center. Another spider web. That's one of my dad jokes there. Gen X jokes, I should say. Also want to thank Perduncan, Comrades of Cognac, who's helped me out a whole lot with getting my channel going. Okay, MT Paranormal, Trapper with Outdoor Unknown, and Jack the Cameraman, all who have helped me. They all have YouTube channels. Hope you check them out, support them. They've been a big help to me. Definitely heard an owl. I've seen that there was a beaver. There's a beaver's den in there. I don't know. But those were stuff that was thrown. Like, I know beavers will slap their tail, but that was not. That was like something thrown in the water. So, which then begs the question of who threw it and where were they? And I might try to find out those answers if I had more people with me. I think with solo, I'm pretty much gonna stick on the trails because I have a flashlight in one hand, camera in the other. So if I need to draw my gun, camera's getting dropped. Okay. So let's see. Which way do we go, George? I think we go this way. Yeah, I think this is the way out to the car. Even though this could have definitely taken a longer route on this, I think we should do it in the daytime. See where the heck I'm at. So it is just so quiet tonight. So it's actually a great night for this. Trying to pan around in the woods, see if I can catch some eye shine. If you see something that I don't, I really, because of the way this camera works, have not been panning into the trees much. But let's try and do some of that now, because we know Mr. Owl's around. Okay, the mucks are saving me. That was muddy. Okay, so if you hear anything else that I didn't pick up, or you see anything, but see, I've been going over trying to study the animal noises so they don't catch me off guard, because an owl's harmless. A lot of times you hear them in the woods, it can definitely scare you. But it's like I've been studying up on that stuff so that I know what I'll encounter or what the noises are, to not, freak out at something harmless. I was hearing a little noise over here, but I can't see anything. We're gonna pan all the way around. All right. Did a 360 on there. So I don't know a whole lot about the history of this, other than it is county maintained. And it is just wicked cold. And I'm ready to get out of here. It is getting close to Easter time. Okay. So I know we're getting near like spring break time and all that. So I gotta tell my spring break dad joke, which is, what kind of music does the Easter Bunny listen to? Hip hop. Okay, but all right, we're heading out here. Come back to the parking lot. Okay, now it's another reason I don't like to use this new camera. It likes to run out, and then I have to upload and do editing. So we're on the way out, back to the parking lot. Like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate you for watching and listening all the way to the end. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.